One.
Hello, my name is Diane Gill. I'm your campus librarian. And this semester, we are focusing on digital storytelling as another Web 2.0 powerful tool to engage your learners in language arts, ELA, and language arts and reading. Today, I want to focus on a Web 2.0 resource called Storyboard. Storybird is a quick and easy visual story creator that's available on the web. It's free to use. You can share your creative stories with other writers. The artwork is already preloaded, which allows you to browse the artwork to get inspired. And there's only 4 quick steps in order to create a product. Let's begin. So the first thing you'll do once you log in, and if you don't have access to it, go ahead and join now. Go in and select the word create. Your students can choose an illustrator or they can search for an image using keywords. And then once they decide on that, they need to go to step 2, which is to choose a format. Picture books have more art and less text. Long form stories are resemble more like chapter books, and there's less art. And then you have poetry, which is a one image screen. Step 3 allows your students to tell the story and share their poem. The students can drag and drop their images onto their poetry or their picture book and then write. They can also use the insert button to illustrate for chapter books or just create word sets and art, which is what I'll show for you today. I'll illustrate to you for you today. And then finally, step 4, which is the most important and most exciting part, which is publishing, sharing, and printing their work. Storybird has a public library where the students can choose to display their work or they can choose to keep it private. Um, Enthusiasts can even order the printed books and poems as keepsakes and gifts. So let's take a look at the poetry component. So what your student can do is select poetry, and after they select poetry, they can use this art or they can use from the collection of art that's already embedded into the story. So, for example, we can take a look at the options here. There are many options to choose from. I think we'll choose this one for poetry. And what your student can do is drag the words here to tell their poetry selection prior to them actually publishing, sharing, or printing their poem. So, um, you just they can move the words around so they can have a clearer view of what the options are. And you can just put something like forever, something forever forever he's he's a fan for boys and girls. Or we could maybe do something like forever he's a hero. Forever a hero. Forever heroes. And they'll have to be creative like this to come up with their poetry. Heroes are maybe something like heroes are there. This is what your student will do. And they can only use the words that are available. Heroes live forever or something like that. I don't know. And then maybe like you're a fan or a fan. After your student is done, they can go to menu and publish. And this is where your student can actually embed the code for the product that they've created. They can also share it as an email and publish it private or publicly. If this is for a school, you can change it to school. You can also give the title of the assignment or what challenge you'll be participating in, and then also issue a tag. All right. Thank you again.